Self-compassion is very closely linked to self-discipline and keeping promises to yourself. So for so many of us, we will bend over backwards to keep our promises to everyone else, right? We told our mom we were going to do this, our friend that, our brother needs, we will break our necks to make sure we do fulfill those obligations and those promises to others. But then when it comes to our own selves, our own needs, we're the first to break that promise. You know, I tell myself I'm going to go for a walk today, and oh no, something happened, I don't go for the walk. And I tell myself I'm going to eat a salad, and I don't. And we're constantly breaking these promises to ourselves. So just like she beautifully, eloquently said, right, these practices that you do, it starts first with prioritizing yourself in the list of people that you're obliged to, right now it's like, okay, you know, God first, then my parents, then and you find yourself all the way at the bottom of the list. Only when I've taken care of everyone else and everything else, that's when now I'm allowed to do something for me. And the self-compassion is understanding that you can put yourself at the top of the list, right? Allah, then you at the top of the list, because it's only when you do all of those things for yourself and you keep those promises for yourself that you really are serving others from a place of love and giving. Right now, you know, for me, from my own personal experience, I was that person giving to others all the time, but it came from a place of duty, of obligation, of feeling like, you know, I was going to be punished, you know, by Allah, or in, you know, the evil eye would get me if I didn't do these things. And so it was coming from a place of fear, of obligation, and it would generate resentment in me that I am always the one giving and taking care of and doing these things. And so although on the outward, it's like, oh, Zahra's so great, she's helping these people and doing these things, internally, it's not coming from a loving place. It's coming from this fearful, angry, resentful place. And so you want to take those same actions and be able to do them and really be doing them from the place of love, that now I can do these actions because I have kept promises to myself and I prioritize myself, that I am able to give all of these things and all of the ways that I support others from a place of love. So self-compassion supports you to take care of yourself and to take care of others. Discipline that requires, that self-compassion means self-discipline, that you're looking at what you know, I'm going to take this walk. I say I'm going to take a walk. That when something comes up, when that you have the discipline to say, no, I made this a priority. I am going to follow through on it. And, you know, every day take this, whatever it is, 10-minute walk. And that breeds the ability for yourself to feel that you can trust yourself, that you're keeping those promises, and that discipline enables you to then be able to set the boundary that, no, I'm sorry, I can't help you at that time because that's when I take my walk. I can do it for you later in the day or whatever. It empowers you to be able to not feel like you're wishy-washy. It's when we feel like we're wishy-washy that it's easy for other people's stuff to come into our sphere. But when we have our set thing, like, no, this is the way I operate, you know, these are the things I eat, this is the time I go to bed, these are the things that I do, and I'm disciplined about it, then it becomes easy to set the boundaries. It's hard when you're not really settled in the things that you do. Then it feels like everything is case by case. You don't want to make things case by case. You want to set the tone for your life, so then you can set the boundaries around what that is.